Hello folks and welcome back to our Stellaris Let's Play with the Gray Advance. So in our last episode we made a little bit of expanse and discovered all of our alien neighbors around here. So from here we're going to have to sort of expand out because we really don't have too much else that we can do. We have a tradition available here. It's under our domination subject, what's this called? Tradition, yes. So we have colonial viceroys and star lords. Well, we don't have any subjects yet, so you know what, we'll do colonial viceroys. Alright, let's get this moving here.
New technology discovered.
Alright, so have we made any claims here yet? We have not.
System surveyed.
Now, we could try and go for perhaps a federation with these guys. These Jahetma Dominion.
Construction.
So their fleet power is overwhelming, so that's not a good sign here. Now, if they were to get into a war, that would give us a good opportunity. Because they could end up being damaged by some of these other forces, which would give us a chance to move in, take their worlds. So that's pretty much what we're going to have to hope for the time being.
New technology discovered.
Hello there, DJ Cool Crusader. Alright, the Fury Mandate. You have a bunch of places here that are not doing anything at all. Let's build you... well, we need a temple. So we'll do that there. Build a mining network there. Let's clear that out. How are you today? I'm doing alright.
Construction online.
Had the day off, which is always a nice thing, so... and figured it's time to do my stream here of Stellaris. Alright, so this place we can upgrade. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, Lee 6 Station is going to be our main sort of defensive area here, so we're going to definitely need to
System charted.
upgrade that eventually. I'm just playing Crusader Kings 2 at the moment. Oh, hey, not bad. Crusader Kings 2, also something from Paradox. Yes, played it a few times. Definitely gotten better with it than I was when I first started the game. But, yeah, I'm definitely not a pro with Crusader Kings 2 yet.
System scan complete.
It's alright, DJ, you know. Sometimes typing is just a horrible thing. Alright, look at all these things that we have to do here.
System charted. Construction online.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I was wondering where my planetary administration was. I didn't realize I still had only the ship shelter there. Alright, so I'm wondering if maybe I should try and make contact with some of these guys. Certainly setting up a relationship with the curators would be useful. Do I have one already with them, now that I'm thinking about it?
New
Doesn't look like it.
technology discovered.
But yeah, I love playing Crusader Kings 2. I recently got Stellaris as well. Yeah, you know, I think Stellaris is a much easier game to get into versus Crusader Kings 2.
Construction online.
It's a lot more simple on certain levels. Oh, capacity overload. Okay, that's what happened. Well, we'll do that. Declare a saint. You know what? Let's do that as well. Get our boost to Unity here. And how much food am I taking in anyways as well? Just to balance right now. Well, let's do production targets. But yeah, Stellaris, in my opinion, seems like a much easier game to understand. Yep, it's definitely, yeah.
System
Uh-oh.
scan
Our
complete.
old patriarch died at 134, no! Alright, who do we got available here? So we have, well, 130, 122. There's this guy who's our youngest. Let's see. Destroyer. Agenda. Selective Nostalgia. Unity output plus 10%. The tutorial is actually good, not like CK2. Did I know that Stellaris had a tutorial? I'm not sure. Hello there, Gerardo. Welcome to the stream. I just smacked my head against my keyboard and it typed some random stuff, just like now. Sounds about right. Alright, let's take Mufasa. Patriarch Mufasa. To be our, Oh, wait, Mufasa. Wasn't that what, It was either Gerardo or Gavin. One of you guys recommended for Mufasa. So you know what, we'll bring on Mufasa. He'll be our new patriarch. Also, I need some food here because, yeah, we're kind of low on it. Where do we have that we can do some food? You build hydroponics. Give that a boost, and you know what? Should I do another hydroponics? Maybe. Oh, helps if I unpause it now, don't it? Oh, apparently Mufasa's a matriarch? Whoops! Oh. Okay, Mufasa's a girl. I didn't know that. Hey, it's the gray aliens, you know. I don't know what their male or female versions are. Most of the time I just make mods packs for CK2 and just play the game in multiplayer. Okay. So you're a little mod maker like I am. I haven't done anything for Crusader Kings or anything like that. My foray has been Skyrim, actually. Like, one of these days I'd like to end up making a full-on Skyrim, like, Paradise Stone. Do we want to do that? We could do that. Oh, but not again. Not next to this. We'll do the energy grid for now. Anyways, as I was saying, oh, you just assumed Mufasa's gender, you monster. Yes, yes, I did assume Mufasa's gender. And I was proven wrong for it. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I do Skyrim modding, actually.
New
So,
technology discovered.
one of these days I hope to actually get a Skyrim, kind of like a total conversion project with a Star Wars theme for Skyrim going. One of these days. If I actually had any 3D modeling skills it could totally happen.
System charted.
I don't exactly have 3D modeling skills, so it's more of a working with what I can. But because of the issues with the PlayStation 4, well, it's also working with what you can. Since the PlayStation 4, since I'm a PS4 owner myself, now I do,
System charted.
you know, focus
Construction
on...
online.
I do a lot of play on my PC of Skyrim as well, but
New technology discovered.
I support the PS4 owners out there. What have we found here? Oh, the space amoeba. Guys, research. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Yes, you know, I would like to do it one of these days, you know, really get it going.
Construction online.
I figure this is sad, but probably true. I figure that my total conversion project would probably be complete before we get another full-on Star Wars game, which is very sad. Since I think, from what I've heard, the next Star Wars game that isn't mobile isn't coming out till like 2020 or something, because EA is just entirely inept at doing things. Alright, let's boost some of our power production, guys.
Discovered.
I need more minerals as well. Do that here. We have a gene clinic that we could build, but you know what?
Hostiles.
I think I'll just do
Blocker removed.
the mineral processing. Star Fortress, yes. How long are you planning on streaming for today anyways? Well, I just started for today. I'm about 11 minutes in. Generally, I do my streams for about 2 hours. So, that's generally what I do. And then I also have the streams on YouTube. All my previous streams. Now, this is only the second stream for Stellaris here today. Or at least for Stellaris 2.0, so... Generally do about 3 streams a week. Right now, the current selection of games are Stellaris, Total War Warhammer, and StarCraft. Original StarCraft. Been doing the campaign and all that. Okay, let's build a robot here.
System surveyed.
EA ruined a lot of famous games. Yes, that is very true, DJ. It is, like, infuriating almost what they've done. Because, like, I had high hopes for what Battlefront 2 would be, you know.
System scan complete.
And, you know, it's clear from the outset that they intended it to be a microtransaction farm sort of thing, which is just
technology discovered.
insulting.
New technology discovered.
Yeah, I haven't actually played Battlefront 2 in probably since the start of the year, I think. It's probably been that long.
System scan complete.
Oh yeah, I forgot that in this playthrough I'm doing the setups based on just upgrading these guys a little bit.
System construction online.
look at all this unemployment. Okay, so you're connected to that there. Well, let's build the planetary capital while we're thinking about it. You know what? I could probably use a paradise dome here as well. So as soon as that is done, I'll build it. Start work on that. Anyway, if you want, you can try my CK2 mod later on. Salutation. Well, welcome, Com8718. Yes, Gerardo, yes. Battlefront 2 was very disappointing. I think everyone had high hopes for it. Now, DJ, what is your CK2 mod? Like, what's it about, and then, like, what's the name of it? You are French. Well, that is fine, Com. Unfortunately, I'm not French, so I hope that you know a little bit of English, because otherwise we're in trouble.
System scan complete.
Also, I have to say that these guys are actually doing quite well as far as their research goes.
System surveyed.
Okay, I should probably build another paradise dome. Let's do it here as well. As soon as we get that other 200 minerals that we'll need for it.
System surveyed.
Paradise dome. Then here we can probably place our energy grid next. We know... I'm assuming no English, yes. And good Stellaris. Well, hopefully you enjoy the stream even if you don't quite understand. What difficulty level? I believe I did everything on normal. I may have turned the... Yeah, I think it's normal. I turned my aggression level low, I think. Just because when I first played a game, starting out in 2.0, like, I got my butt handed to me. I'm not the best Stellaris player. But welcome to the stream, Matazeus, Sakura, however you pronounce that.
New technology discovered.
Also, I'm totally running behind on doing all my upgrades here. Ooh, psionic theory, nice! I've been waiting for that. Alright, DJ is called... It's called DJ Mod Pack Secession Crisis. Basically, kingdoms, empires could split into rival claimant realms or completely collapse. Vassals could join wars, foreign rulers or defensive pact members may interfere in civil wars. You can make alliances without marriages. There's African nomads and new provinces, new laws. Okay. I might have to check that out, DJ. Thanks for the recommendation. Also, Matus, apparently YouTube doesn't like you saying Poland. What the hell? What the hell, YouTube? Apparently Poland is a naughty word. How do you make mods? That's one thing I don't understand. Generally there are a variety of... It depends on the game, like for Skyrim, for example. They've released a mod, like, creation kit tool that you can download and then do a mod and that sort of thing. I haven't actually looked at to see how mods are done in CK2 and that sort of thing. I don't know if there's a similar tool that's released by Paradox for that. DJ, maybe you can answer this question. That's over on YouTube. How do you go about making a mod?
System scan complete.
Is there a tool for it, or is it just like editing various files or that sort of thing? Did I complete? Okay, I did complete the plasma. The next level of those. Ah! I've run out. Show me the obsolete.
Systems fate.
Alright, let's upgrade you guys a little bit here. And I got that now. Okay, let's pause for a moment. We have Transcendent Learning, Leader Level Cap, and Empire Leader Capacity. Well, the level cap could be useful. Executive Vigor. Mastery of Nature could be useful at expanding our worlds. Let's take a look at them real quick here. So this one is 17. That one's 12, 13, and 17. So we could actually benefit quite a bit from that land clearance thing. Mastery of Nature, that's it. I could also wait until I've completed Psionic Theory and then start work on Mind Over Matter, which says the latent psionic abilities of our species will be awakened in some individuals. Tech research option gained. Telepathy. So maybe I'll just wait for that, since focusing on that might be useful. Alright, so DJ, you say there are a few tools, but I've mostly done everything manually through files and such. You can mod CK2 pretty easy. In the past I used to update mods from my phone. Although I suppose, based on whatever it is, it's possible. Google Translate these. Well, I like the appearance of your species. I find the same appearance, and it was a fallen empire. On this part, I have more ring worlds than him. Well, that's pretty neat, having more ring worlds than the fallen empires. And what did Matriarch Mufasa gain now? Reduced building cost. Oh, starbase upgrade cost. That's pretty good. And destroyer build cost. Okay. Clear these two things out. So we're getting a non-aggression pact offer from the Jahetma. You know what? We'll take it for the time being, I think. It might be useful. Also, thank you, Com8718, for the compliment on my species. Yeah, I like them too, you know. Figure they're relatively similar to
System scan complete.
To a let's see. Shroud saying, don't want to question, but why do you live stream so late? Part of it is I still live at home, so it makes things easier for me to do it when everyone is asleep and don't have to worry about it. Perfectly defeated. I don't really need to focus too much on those right now. So yeah, that's definitely part of the reason as to why I stream so late. And probably get more foreign watchers than I do actually regular time watchers. Production targets I can't do because I don't have enough influence yet.
System charted.
Uh-oh. My income is looking a little funny there. Yeah, let's do Spark of Genius there.
New technology discovered.
But yeah, at least while I still live at home, this is probably the best time to do my streams for the most part.
Construction online.
One of these days I'll get a place of my own. Your species looks like Kaminoans from Star Wars. They do! Especially because they have that longer head and that sort of thing, so... In a way they are a little bit different from normal gray aliens, but I suppose it is bound to happen. Alright, so you know what, let's continue our advancement here. Let's move you there and build a robot here. What else was I going to do? Oh yes, policies and edicts do a large food stockpile.
System surveyed.
12 more months for us to finish our psionic research. And 33 months for us to do star fortresses. Incoming transmission. Visandia Reavers, attention Grey. If you have need of others to fight your battles for you, know that the Visandia mercenary fleets are now available for hire. Yes, you heard correctly. If you can meet the prices, the best mercenaries in the galaxy are now willing to fight for you.
Technology discovered.
Well, that's kind of neat. I don't know if I necessarily need it, but still, I'll take it. And I have another thing available. Okay. So do I want to maybe do the diplomacy track? You know what? It could be useful. Eventually head for the Federation. 2300 equals Marauder Raid. Yes, that is what I have as the starting point for that one, so I didn't change that setting at all. And I think the crisis is still set for around 2400, so for the last couple of days I've been bored.
Discovered.
Any game suggestions? Well, what kind of game are you looking for, Gerardo? Or are you looking for something to play that is like a RPG, or are you looking for like maybe a strategy game?
Complete.
No, our little science dude who was helping us research died. Also, I just realized that I should probably bring on even
New
more
technology discovered.
guys, because let's see, let's review our, let's see, 15, 10, 10, 1, 13. So the Fury Mandate could probably do with a science vessel there. Alright, let's do cold fusion. All our people are dying here. Okay, and also, since we've just completed it, let us do mind over matter. Only a fraction of the potential contained within our minds has been unlocked. The latent psionic abilities of our species are now beginning to manifest in certain individuals. Since the dawn of our civilization, tales have flourished of mighty sorcerers wielding powers that can only be described as supernatural in nature. These rare Grey could supposedly invade the minds of their fellows, lift heavy objects with merely a thought, or perform any number of other magical feats. Until recently, these stories were just that, stories. Now, however, our scientists have finally obtained conclusive evidence that proves the psionic potential inherent in certain gray individuals. Although only a small minority of our species as a whole seems to be gifted with psionic powers, their numbers relative to the total population have grown steadily over the last few centuries. Whether this is due to some kind of sudden evolutionary growth spurt, or because something has triggered latent psionic abilities that were always present in our genetic code, scientists cannot say. So we have the Psi Core available, and we can build psionic armies. Nice. Let's see. So let's see. You don't feed them, or once they die, like... Let's see. Well, you like shredded. Oh, while it is rare for psionic powers to manifest after adolescence, it is not unheard of. Admiral Kothaxir has recently been displaying abilities that were suspected to be psionic in nature. After undergoing a thorough ESP test, she has been identified as a Class 4 psionic talent.
System survey.
What does that give her then? Her? Yes. So 10 weapons damage and plus 15 evasion. That's pretty good.
Construction online.
Let's see. Build city, build army strategy. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Diamond has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien species. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. Well, let's begin.
Situation log updated.
I can bring this guy. Alright. Oh, we have the... So Matriarch Mufasa has founded a Progress, Peace, Prosperity Foundation. That, is interesting, at the very least. Now, the Spyran Free Warriors. Yeah! Attention, Dwalmax. Our warriors grow bored and cause much trouble, much fighting with each other, many dead. But we have a solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight for Dwalmax. Oh, so they're just letting me know that their people are also available. So let's see. So Matus is saying, for me, best strategy army build game is Command and Conquer. Certainly Command and Conquer has some good and bad parts to it. I mean, definitely the older Command and Conquer games were awesome. What do I want to build here? I'll build that. Latin Psionic. Oh, that's helping out with our energy as well as our research. Okay, I don't think I need another. Well, we'll do one hydroponics farm there and an energy grid here. Let's boost our Corvette hulls. Alright, so Lisac Station. Once I get a little bit more, I can upgrade you again.
New technology discovered.
Oh, I didn't get the chance to put in that other
System charted
guy. Oh well. A private collector of on Mythar Prime has somehow come into ownership of an ancient precursor artifact believed to be Cybrex in origin. Despite government pressure, the collector has so far been reluctant to part with it. Well, everyone has a price, so we will pay it to acquire it. Alright, you build energy grid, probably. Yeah, we could do that. Do we head for the antimatter reactor? I suppose we could do that. Gotta go, good luck, and see you all next time. See you later, Gerardo. Hope you find whatever game you were looking for.
Construction online.
No, my governor died. Well, that was expected to eventually happen anyways. Building cost, food. I suppose do the building cost one.
Construction online.
Oh, and my food production took a big hit from what it was when I had that last guy in. Alright, so form federation, let's try it and see. Can we form a federation? We cannot. Let's see. Our relative power, war philosophy. Allows wars of aggression. They don't like that. If I was to get rid of that... Well, the base is still pretty bad. Trust is heading towards 75. Complete. We still have a lot of work to do.
When the aliens go to war, we observe.
Sutherian High Kingdom declared war on Sutherian Commonwealth. Who are these Sutherian guys? Oh, these guys over here. Darn space dwarves declaring war on themselves and all that such thing.
Technology discovered.
Alright, ecological adaptation, psionic army, telepathy, yes. I wonder, can we do a trade deal with you to get some... Oh, no. Other way. Energy credits instant for minerals instant. Let's try for 500. And you'll take it for... What? Information? Communications? Active sensor link? But I give you food, maybe. Oh? Why do you just not have that much? And whatever. Darn crabby fungus people. Alright, well these hand-tag guys are xenophobes and authoritarian. So maybe we should make some claims on them.
Construction online.
They're superior to us, but... Oh, and now they've closed their borders. Well, that was going to happen eventually. Alright, let's look at our ship designer. Still can't build cruisers yet. We can upgrade some of these things. Alright, let's upgrade those guys a bit.
New technology discovered. Fleet upgrades applied.
Proton
New
launchers.
technology discovered.
Not so good against shields, very good against armor and hulls. Let's do that for now, I think. Better mineral processing, or I can do the thing... Well, let's do this for the moment. Increase the speed of our ships. $15.48 to bring in those reinforcements. Ugh. I think ultimately we should probably focus on getting better terraforming technology, because if we can terraform Lisac 3 here, that's 25.
Construction
That's
online.
a full place that we can take.
Situation log updated.
Alright, let's continue our production targets. And let's build this up even further.
System scan complete.
Oh, gotta declare another saint.
System charted.
Lord, their fleet power is overwhelming. Ugh, that's not good. The Star Nation, formerly known as the Sutherian Commonwealth, has been destroyed. Well, so long, little
System
Commonwealth.
surveyed.
Your rebellion did not last.
Construction online. Construction online. System surveyed.
Alright, so I think I said Fue, or was thinking, didn't say. That Fue station here is going to be my focus on my anchorages. Shulmak there I can build a couple trading hubs to increase our energy production.
System surveyed. New technology discovered.
More aliens. have been discovered. Gamma lasers. Ooh. I want to go for that. Or the 0 point. Oh, crystalline entities.
Situation
We found those
updated.
things. Let's go for the 0 point reactors. I think in the end that'll be pretty useful.
System scan complete. Construction online. Construction online. System surveyed.
Alright, another tradition. Let's do that visitor center, I suppose.
Initiating evasive maneuvers.
Oh, there's two things of Jahetma. There's two Jahetma dominions. What the hell? Do they look like the... Yep, they do look like these guys. And these guys are really powerful. For having such a small area. They're not a fallen empire though, right? No? I don't know. No clue what's going on. Alright, our station here is complete. What else do we have available?
Fleet upgrades.
We have the target
applied.
uplink. Reduce shield hit points. Definitely something to consider. I hate that our fleet power is so weak. Alright, let's upgrade them and see what we can do from there.
Anomaly detected.
There's no route. How did we find an anomaly, but then we can't send anyone to go research it? I'm confused. Okay, well, while you're out here, let's go do... The Star Nation, formerly known as the Prostnekon Interstellar Coalition, has been destroyed. I don't even know who that was.
Construction online.
Let's see, I tried playing this game the other night. It is so hard. I've watched people play it. It is so much harder than it looks. Yes, it is, especially if you try to be aggressive in it and things don't go well for you. Yeah, you gotta plan things out when you be aggressive in this game. So that's why when I did my setup for this game, I ended up putting the AI aggression on low.
New technology discovered.
Mineral processing, coil gun. Let's do the cruiser. We need some cruisers here.
Research project concluded.
Also, welcome to the stream, Gavin. Haven't missed too much here. We've unlocked psionic abilities for our people, and now we've just recently finished telepathy and all that. Let's see. Our fleet command limit is doing alright, because we're not even at 70 fleet, our naval capacity, so we still got a lot of work to do. Yeah, our fleet is pitiful right now, to be honest.
Research project concluded.
Alright, Foyer Station, let's
Construction online.
Resource, crew quarters. Okay, I guess I don't have the research yet to do the one thing that increases the capacity of your
New
anchorages.
technology discovered.
We'll boost that just
Construction
because it's a
online.
quick thing to research.
Construction online.
Also, diplomacy in this game can be a little troublesome at times. Because I'd like to get into a federation with these guys, but even if I got rid of the war philosophy, their opinion of us is still just +6. I really wish it was more than that.
Construction online.
I feel like it should be more than that, now that I'm looking at it. Unless there's something else at play. It could be that they've changed up how opinion works as far as federations and that sort of thing goes. Like here, opinion is only +6, but for this it's +34.
Discovered.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Do I want to do genetic modification for these guys? It could lead to self-modification, which could be a bad thing, but you know what, we'll do it.
Warning. War has broken out.
So the Apaljalek versus the Krava... I can't even pronounce it. These guys against... I don't even know where they are. Is this it? Oh, that little place. Oh, they're rebels. Okay, that's why. Explains it all. Can I make another claim on these guys? Do I want to go for another country or another whatchamacallit here? You know what, I'm gonna wait and actually focus on doing some of this stuff, I think. Education,
Construction online.
recycling. You know what, let's do that recycling campaign. That'll increase our mineral output. We still have 45 months for our cruisers. Cruisers will hopefully give us the boost that we need to actually take over some of their stuff. Boost you, that, and that. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll fill up most of my other capacity for this fleet with cruisers. Hopefully it'll work. It would help too if I actually knew the composition of what these guys actually have. Oh, ancient mining drones over here. Well, you know what? We can go and take those out. So let's actually
Construction
do that.
online.
You, I'm gonna move here. I'll actually go research that. Then I'll move my fleet here. Give them an admiral too. Let's see. Sublight innovation. I guess that can work. I didn't even know planets had tiles until 30 minutes in. And I didn't figure out you could build on those tiles until about an hour of playing. Once I figured that out, I realized I knew nothing about this game. Oh, poor Gavin. Yes, that's not a good thing. What did I just finish researching there? The 0-point reactor, okay. Yeah, that's not a good thing at all if you've only just figured it out. Let's see. Scientist Zaz has recently been displaying abilities that were suspected to be psionic. He's now psychic. Hooray! Alright, so that is done. Where do we go from here? Do we do the Transcendence? All members of our species will unlock their full psionic potential. We have Defender of the Galaxy. Everyone's opinion increased by 20. Consecrated Worlds. Helps with several different things. There's Voidborn to make habitats, but habitats cost at least 10,000 minerals, and that's rather expensive.
Construction online.
You know what? We're gonna do Transcendence, I think, for the moment. Because that could be useful. The Grey species has experienced what can only be described as a great awakening. For a time now, we have been aware of the great psionic potential inherent in our species, but such powers have only manifested themselves in a small minority. Until now. Almost overnight, the Grey everywhere have unlocked their full psionic capacity. It is as if some sort of communal pool of the Grey psychic energy finally reached a critical tipping point, collectively awakening the latent abilities of our brains. Telepathy has already replaced most verbal communication between Grey, and this is only one small example of the innumerable changes our society is faced with. We are now tied together in a way few of us could have ever imagined. So, let's see what that does here. Well, everyone has psychic now, so for our leader, it helps with our governing ethics and monthly influence. Like a muffled whisper in a dark room, the Shroud calls to us from within our minds. It is a primordial realm of pure psychic energy that came into being at the dawn of time. All creatures that have been gifted with psionic abilities tap into the Shroud in the same way to draw power, even if only subconsciously. Since our transcendence, we have begun to see the Shroud with greater clarity. There are patterns where once even our strongest telepaths could see only a formless mass of swirling energy. There are other things as well. Spirits of a sort that gaze back on us from the other side, sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with kindness, and sometimes with malice. We are still in the process of learning the extent of our new powers, but it may be possible for us to commune with these spirits. It will require the combined efforts of our most powerful telepaths. So we get a special project called Breaching the Shroud.
Log updated.
Let's do that. So this will take...
Project concluded.
Ooh. Plus 10% to that. That's pretty good. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, so this will take 5,000 society research points and 85 months. Are we doing anything? Let this finish, then I think we'll look into doing that project. Uh-oh, a raiding fleet's over there. Where are they heading to? I don't know, but they're just sort of hanging around apparently. Oh, they're moving to attack. Okay, you fall back. You fall back. Because they're going to probably come back over here. Now, if we're going to be against these guys, we should probably declare a rivalry. Oh, they're overwhelming, so we can't.
Warning, war has broken out.
War between the Syntherians and the Apologetic. Oh, so those guys are joining the war against those guys. Lovely. Waiting for this raiding fleet to be done. Once they are, we'll be a little bit better suited. Because, yeah, I don't want to fight that raiding fleet that's right there. That's just asking for trouble.
New technology discovered.
Habitability modification allows us to change the preferred planet type of a species through genetic modification. Ooh, I think that's new. Let's start work on that, but let's start work on investigating the Shroud. So we'll get to that afterwards. Come on, raiding fleet, finish your stuff here. Okay, you're taking forever, so we're actually just gonna say screw it. Oh, those one guys aren't there anymore. Never mind. What I was waiting for is no longer even a thing, so disregard.
New technology discovered.
This does have the... Yes, it does have the crew quarters. Okay. Ooh. Reduce destroyer build cost.
Receiving transmission.
Alright, so these Jahetma now want a defensive pact with us, so sure. Our trust is heading up. We could offer them a migration treaty. We don't have anywhere for them to go, but we could. And as soon as this gets down, I might change my war philosophy. So it looks like the Jahetma here are relatively... It looks like their only friend is pretty much us.
Incoming transmission.
Sure, let's do a migration treaty. Alright. And do I want to do supremacy? I think I'll do prosperity, because that'll reduce my ship upkeep.
New technology discovered.
Also, I took a while, but I finally remembered that, hey, my
upgrades applied.
thing here is all set up to go. Alright, what do I want to do with you? Do I just want to put you as like a main artillery ship? I think that's what we're gonna do. That's 100 range. We don't even have an option on the phase disruptor. The lasers... Let's see, armor damage, hull damage. You know what, I'm gonna focus him with a bunch of plasma. I think that'll be useful.
Construction online.
Alright, what do we want to name this cruiser here? Let's call you Bulk. Ooh, you're sending insults. My feelings are hurt. Alright, a couple projects over here we can research.
New technology discovered.
Alright, so those small phase disruptors do 2.54 damage a second, or a turn, or whatever. 100% accuracy. Looks pretty good to me, at least. Do I take the upgrade to droids now? Yeah, it could give us a little boost, especially for our mineral production. Plasma cannons. Do it. Do it! Okay, so you guys, what do you think of me now? 57. That's maxed out. What else can we do to make you happy? Well, let's change our war philosophy and... or let's at least take a look. Liberation Wars. Animosity is replaced with ideology.
Research project concluded.
Or defensive wars. Let's change to liberation. Now we're just at -7. What do I do to change this? Do I need to be more powerful? Is that pretty much what I need to do? That's what it's looking like. So for whatever reason I can't... it's still letting me have a conquer claim for whatever reason. I'm confused. Don't quite understand what's going on. You need to know the way to remove the -7, brother. Thank you for that, Diego. Thank you for that. I don't know the way, though. Because I have a defensive pact. I have a migration treaty with these guys. The only thing I can think of is just become more powerful.
Research project concluded.
After days of being unlocked in a hypnotic trance, our psychics in the conclave of telepaths have finally managed to open a brief gateway into the Shroud. Now we have established an initial psionic link. We will be able to access the Shroud through the context menu in the future. To make any kind of meaningful forays into the realm and meet the beings who dwell there, we will likely have to make use of special psionic emitters to extend our psychic reach. This will consume a tremendous amount of energy. The Shroud, it is unbelievably strange and unsettling, but also immediately familiar. Anyone with psionic powers will have seen this place in their dreams, though they likely did not know it at the time. We linger now at the precipice of this realm, not far from the empty void of the in-between that serves as the boundary between here and normal space, or what we would call the real world. To venture deeper into the Shroud will require a great deal on the part of our telepaths, as well as a large amount of energy. We must not dally, even now we are being watched. Well, we can reach into the Shroud for 3,000 energy. Sure. An endless desert stretches before us. We have been here before. Shalakul Milem Zunak. Something emerges from the sand. It is difficult to see. Zarabi Malasuk. The words are like thunder, spoken by a mouth for which they were never intended. We are compelled to answer. So what do we answer here? Oh, special psychic stuff. Yo, this is like the psychedelic weed grass that I don't smoke at all. Hashtag do not 360. Alright, so what do we do? Do we do this Shashka Malak? Tirit Nali Dasaramara? Or Kunak de Kurak? This one has an exclamation point around it. I'm thinking kind of this one. Yeah, you know what, we're going to do this. So, Tirit Nali Dasumara. The conduit that our telepaths were using to connect to the Shroud collapsed on itself as several energy layers of the psychic realm suddenly shifted without warning. We are being summarily ejected back into normal space. Whoops, okay. Go for the third option down. Well, can I try to go into it again? I think I might be able to.
Fleet upgrade.
Let's use our influence here. Capacity, production, declare a saint. Oh! Diplomatic grants! Oh, but that just increases the growth percentage. That won't really... Yeah, never mind. I thought it would maybe work, but oh. It doesn't. If only we spoke alien, said reacts. Reacts only? I'm confused as to what that last part was, Diego. Anyways, let's look back at the contacts and the Shroud. Let's try this again. Oh, the Conclave of Telepaths has not yet recovered from the strain of our previous visit. Without their combined psionic power, we can only catch brief glimpses of this fleeting realm, like the blurred edges of the memory lying just beyond reach. There's nothing for us. We will have to return later. So it's saying no. You are not the queen. Alright. Increases energy output. You know what? I'll do this to get to the ship upkeep, I think. Alright, let's look at our fleet manager here, because we are going to need to add our cruisers in. So let's see. We can add 5, 10. 10 will max it out. And how much to do all of that? 5,000, so we almost have enough. Of course, once we do that, we'll probably be, like, way, losing minerals and energy, probably, once we build those ships. But maybe we'll be able to form this federation then. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I'm realizing that if I was to do that, I would probably screw myself because I don't have enough fleet capacity. You're not confused, your psychic powers couldn't comprehend mine. That is why I am the king. Feel thy wrath, scrub lord. Does wearing socks cause blisters? I thought it was kind of the other way around, that having socks prevents blisters. Ooh, plus 200 for destroyer hull points. Yes, please. Oh, I can terraform up to a tundra world now. I wish I knew that earlier. Okay, start it. So did I do the technology needed? Or did it change with the update where... Let's see. Looking. Okay, so as far as I can tell, terraforming now only requires the one technology. It doesn't require multiple. And it just costs more to do various types of terraforming. Okay. This is the first time that I've noticed it in the few games that I've played so far in 2.0. Really? What the heck, yo? I've been wearing socks lately and then suddenly I get these blisters on my foot. Why do you prevent me from losing weight? I know the struggle, Diego. I know the struggle. So they don't like my bombardment policy either. Maybe I can change that then. Selective. Maybe that will help us get closer to where we need to be. 5 now. We're 5 away. Okay, I think we just need to build those things. But we have access to the Shroud again, so let's try this again. The Shroud communicates. Reach into the Shroud. There is a presence here, occupying this entire part of the Shroud. We have met spirits before, but this is something else. Something vastly more powerful. Something far more ancient. It seems unaware of us as of yet. Perhaps it is sleeping, perhaps we are simply beneath its notice. Perhaps we should leave. I can attempt to communicate with the presence. It's a low probability of success, though. If successful, well, truly who knows. As we reach out for the presence, we can feel it stirring, its attention now fully on us. It does not seem to appreciate being disturbed. An enormous wave of psionic energy crashes against us, blacking out the senses of our telepaths. When they come to, they notice one of their number is missing. Vox is nowhere to be found, and where she was standing, there is only the psionic trace of a small rift, as though the entity reached out into our world and dragged her into the Shroud for, well, who knows what reason or purpose, really. No matter its reasons for taking her, it seems doubtful that we will ever see Vox again. Well, that's kind of sad. Poor Vox. She has become one with the Shroud. Alright, so this is still going to take a long time to terraform, but at least we're on our way. Let me ask you, newbie, will you watch Avengers Infinity War on April 27th? I did hear that they moved the release date up. Probably not planning to go see it initially. I will probably end up seeing it afterwards. Oh, we're prevented from claiming except in a defensive war. But it's interesting that our claims from this are still there. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go. I don't think I'll go see it on opening night. Probably I'll end up going to see it sometime after, just because I'm not the kind of person that goes to a movie opening night to deal with all those people, unless it is a Star Wars movie. If it's Star Wars, I'll do it. So I might go see Solo, Star Wars Story pretty soon. Greetings, Grey friends. A recent Jahetman archaeological expedition on one of our planets uncovered several artifacts believed to have originated in the ancient Cybrex precursor civilization. The artifacts are currently being displayed in a museum on Jahet Prime, but in honor of friendship between our two great empires, the Jahetma Dominion would like to donate one of the pieces to the Grey Advance. Arrangements have already been made to transport the artifact to Diamond. Thank you for this gift. Okay. All I know is sex. Oh. Gavin. YouTube definitely didn't like that. Newbie, in your sphere of influence in the galactic map, do you occupy every planet or only certain planets? So I currently have 4 planets here. Diamond, which is located in the Onyx system. Murust Prime in Murust. Afiri Mandate. And Mythar Prime. There's a few other planets available, but I have to terraform those, so we're in the process of doing that. They want me to give that many minerals for a research agreement. But there's a lot that I can... Let's see. Well, it does look like there's a lot I can benefit from, so okay. I guess I'll do it. So yeah, eventually I'll probably move on to some of these other planets. It's just getting to that point. Anyways, let's look at our fleet manager. 5836 is what that's saying. Well, we can at least start work on our forces. I feel all those people just standing everywhere and waiting and looking can be uncomfortable for me. Oh yeah, movies, yeah. Me and Gavin are here to cheer you up, newbie. Mostly Gavin, but you get the drill. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Oh, are both of these places building the cruisers? They are! Well, that's nice of them. Let's see, so now that... Well, we can kind of see that one Jahetma fleet. They're only at 28,000, that's kind of weak. Thought they would have more there. They're superior, so I can declare a rivalry, right?
Construction online.
Only neighboring empires. Oh, he's not a neighbor, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Though I still can declare wars. Or declare war for those couple claims that I've done. How are they still overwhelming when my fleet power is now just superior with theirs? And whatever. I'm your neighbor, fight me, bro. Do I need to declare a rivalry on you there, Gavin? Only making plus 33 now. From all those cruisers that I'm building.
New technology
This is superior.
discovered.
It's still -5. What the hell?
New technology discovered.
Alright, do I want to do the plasma thruster? That could be useful, I think.
Construction online. New technology discovered.
Do I do the advanced shields or the hyperdrive? Let's see. Jump charge time. I'm gonna do the advanced shields because I already have the 0-point reactor. Okay, put it in writing. Our rivalry. I, newbie, now declare rivalry on you, Gavin. Fight me, bro.
Construction online.
Shroud is accessible again. Let's try this again. Horror. Horror has a face. Reach into the Shroud. In one of the lower places of the Shroud, we encounter a spirit that has ensconced itself behind some kind of powerful psionic shield. Leave. I can attempt to penetrate the shield with a medium probability of success. Our telepaths, already exhausted from having ventured this deeply into the Shroud, failed to channel enough psionic strength to breach the shield. The failed attempt seems to have provoked the spirit. You were amply warned, maggots. As you tried to invade my world, I shall now bring ruin to yours.
Spaceport under attack.
That's not good. A creature of the Shroud has pierced the fabric of space and materialized in the Mintaka system. The vengeful avatar has amassed a tremendous amount of psionic energy and is using it to lash out at anything and anyone unfortunate enough to get in its path. Well, that's not good. Alright, fleet, go see if you can take this thing down. It has a hell of a lot of shields. But I do have some things that penetrate shields. So maybe we can win. Oh, you fucked up, bro. Also, I'm now losing minerals because I've gone to try and fight this thing. At least it didn't go into one of my inhabited systems. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions of the Vivesandia have united under a single great Khan. This mysterious warlord, who according to some accounts is a powerful psychic, has emerged from their warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, and military genius, the newly crowned Great Khan has won the utter loyalty and devotion of all Vivesandia factions. Now that they are no longer busy killing each other, the Vivesandia are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are massing for war, crewed by eager warriors, who are now steadfast comrades in arms. I am Rhizome of Ivory, Great Khan of the Vivesandia Horde, and I am here to announce to the galaxy that a new age is upon us. The dark era where Vivesandia would senselessly butcher one another for scraps of resources or a misguided sense of honor has finally come to an end. I have solemnly promised my people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name of Vivesandia species in the annals of galactic history. To those who would stand in our way, know this: I will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of my people. If you oppose us, the Vivesandia Horde will grind you to dust. Khan! Don't trust him. Alright, so which one was that here? The Vivesandia are... Oh, up here, okay. Well, that's good, because we're not in the friendliest terms with these guys up there, so that should work out alright.
Engaging hostile fleets.
The space dwarves have opened up with us, and oh dear, our fleet's not doing well at all against this thing. Our corvettes are doing some damage to it. And we're about to, yeah, flee. Okay. So does this thing repair itself? Fortunately, it does not. Well, that's good at least. Star Trek reference. Yes, yes. I could tell that much. I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan, but I do get some of the references. I have actually checked out the Star Trek New Horizons mod, and it's not bad. There are some things that are a little weird with it, but it's definitely made a lot of progress versus what it was when it first came out. So I'm eager to see where things go with it.
Construction online.
But yeah, hopefully this Vivesandia horde, which is expanding out very fast, yeah, hopefully they'll fall apart by the time they get down here. It's my hope anyways. Ooh, they have a side jump drive. My influence is full. Well, what else do we want to do then? I could do that diplomatic grant just for the hell of it. Oh, did I do that land clearance thing? No, I did not. So I can't do it. Arg. Can I do trade? Food for minerals? Maybe? Not really, no. What about energy credits for minerals? No. Arg. I take it you're low on minerals too then, probably. Alright. Well, at least these things have ended so we can work on those again. They've begun to integrate who? The Sagittari Empire. Where are those guys?
New technology discovered.
I have no idea who they are. Yay! It's been terraformed. Let's do hyper shields, yes. Okay. So Lisek 3 here, we can colonize now. Let's bring them from there. Now I need a good location here. Probably this one I'm thinking. Because it has 2 energy. Yeah, that'll work. The Sutherian High Kingdom has submitted to the Great Khan. They have been made a satrapy of the Vivesandia Horde, and their fleets are now standing down. Although they have not officially joined the Vivesandia in their attempted conquest of the galaxy, they have pledged to contribute resources and military personnel to further bolster the Great Khan's war machine. Spineless cowards. Well, these guys have opened up now, I'm assuming because of the Vivisandia are now probably coming to attack them.
Online.
Depending on how things go, they could get down here pretty quickly. Ugh, that wouldn't be good. Probably build these things up a bit more. If they start to take some of the land here in the Kravadox Empire,
Construction online.
then I think I might have to break down and do that. Alright, our little colony ship is heading towards Lisak there. Both of these other worlds I don't necessarily have to do right now. Lisak I want because it's a 25 pop world. Alright, Shroud access.
Establishing colony.
Let's try this again. It all looks so different on this side. That is a StarCraft reference, I think. Which might have been a reference to something else as well. Alright, let's reach into the Shroud. We have found a tiny space within the Shroud that has a concentration of psionic energy that is a magnitude we have never seen before. Any psychic that managed to successfully tap into this pocket of raw energy would become immensely powerful, but there is only enough for a single individual, and there are risks involved. There are only 3 individuals in the entire Grey Advance that possess the psionic strength needed to tap into this energy pocket with any hopes of survival. Who should it be? So we have Cax. Don't know who that is. Can I look at who my people are? Zaz, Vitrax. Let's look at our leader screen. So who is Kex here? It's one of our scientists. Well, it could be useful. Mufasa is there, but it's a medium probability of success. I think I want to go for the sure thing, so Kex it is. It is done. The entire Shroud seems to shudder as the psionic energy pocket is drained and its power transferred to Kex. Only a handful of individuals in the history of the entire galaxy has been gifted with psionic strength of this magnitude. May the spirits have mercy on our souls. So Cax is now the chosen one, increases research speed by 20% and survey speed by 50%. And she or he? She is immortal. Interesting. So it should be useful for research at the very least.
New technology discovered.
Oh, and they also have the Spark of Genius. So that's a plus 30% research speed. Right there. That is pretty nice. Risks include random ass overpowered mystical being appearing out of nowhere and attacking your bases, half of your empire rebelling against you, or you lose all money and everyone around you turns on you. Alright, do I do the fleet command limit? I probably could. Lisak is still getting colonized.
Construction online.
At least this little corrupted avatar really isn't doing much damage. I mean, it took out this starbase here, but beyond that, you know, it's not causing too much trouble. Also, our people keep migrating away. We haven't had any aliens migrate to our location, but they are migrating away. Yet, yes. Yeah, this corrupted avatar hasn't caused too much trouble yet. Just took out the starbase. Okay, let's take a moment and check. These guys are still, as far as I can tell, they haven't lost any territory. That has something to say about your quality of living. Maybe. Well, we do live on tundra planets, and our homeworld is a tomb world. So yeah, it probably does say something about our quality of living now that I think about it. The fact that people are migrating away. Well, you know.
We have conquered another world.
Alright, Lisak Prime. Let's build some droids, because we're going to need some better mining facilities and all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6 overall. A flotilla of civilian transports carrying Opaljalek refugees from the Vivisandia Horde have arrived in our space. They have been allowed to settle on Lisak Prime. These unfortunate outcasts were forcefully expelled from their homes by the Vivisandia authorities. They have been traveling from system to system since then in a desperate attempt to find new homes, before the last of their dwindling supplies were used up. They are welcome here. And we've gotten quite a few of them. So let's see what these guys are. Well, they're xenophobes. That's not a good thing. They have Arctic preferences, but we can change that, I think, right? Oh wait, I think I need that one, let's see. Okay, so we can set them to tundra preference. And let's see. Opalajek E. E for enlightened. Let's see, they're sedentary, so they don't really migrate and all that. Now what else can we give them? Army damage, happiness, pop growth speed, consumer good costs. You know what? I think I'm going to make them strong. Increase their army damage. And that should be relatively useful for us. So we'll do that. Apply the template to all of them on Lisak Prime.
Situation log updated.
And just to be sure, I am going to set their rights. Oh, I can't set population controls because I'm a xenophile. Darn. I mean, I have never heard someone say, you know what I love? It's here, let's leave. Well, maybe. Maybe they're just looking for more entertainment. I don't know. We are a very spiritualist people, so, you know, things are probably rather dull at times. And of all the people that have come here, none of them have traits that correspond with what we do. What the hell? Alright, well I should probably build a temple here. So we'll build a temple there. Build a gene clinic here. Oh yeah, and it helps if I unpause the game.
Construction online. Construction online.
Alright, let's upgrade our fleet there. Build a temple on Uranus.
Construction online.
Well, I would, but I haven't found it yet. Yeah, I haven't found Sol yet. It could be somewhere around here. I'm sure it is. We just have to actually figure out where. The continual atrophy of existing in normal space has weakened the Avatar in the Mintaka system to the point where it can no longer maintain its tangible form. It has been banished back into the Shroud. Aww, I never got the chance to take it out. And what are you doing to prepare for ship upgrades? Could this be where everything began? Reach into the Shroud. The corpse of a dead Grey tumbles through the void ahead. The putrid carcass emits a shrill screech before it vanishes out of sight. Boon, increased research speed, or for low probability of success, increased shield strength. Ooh. Do I take the research speed or the shield strength? Let's try the shield strength. A powerful psychic backlash has bounced back through our conduit with the Shroud, and into the communal psionic link that is shared between all Grey. For some reason, this has had a detrimental effect on birth rates throughout the Grey Advance. This has even affected members of races without any inherent psionic ability. Well, it could have been worse, I guess.
Construction online.
Okay, so are you going to upgrade or you're not going to upgrade? What the hell? So this is still one of those problems that exists. Like, it should upgrade, but, like, it's not upgrading. And I have no idea why it's not upgrading.
Construction online.
Preparing for ship upgrades. What does that mean? Uh-oh, the Jahetma Dominion. I think that's the other Jahetma Dominion. Oh, nope, it's the one that was my friendly thing. Oh, crap. Well, we have, let's see. We have that Marauder fleet right there. Under the Vivisandia Horde. Oh, and let me guess, they're moving to the Zubin system? Where's that at? Doesn't look like it's one of mine. Oh, crap. Crap. You build disruption field generator and gun batteries. Lots and lots of gun batteries. Well, do we do the land clearance thing now? Let's see, what else do we have available? So eventually we could get mega structures and that sort of thing. But I'd have to do the Voidborn. Let's see, so we have 4 that'll be available here. 3 through traditions, and then I think 1 becomes available through research. We could do Voidborn, Circle of Life, Master Builders, and Galactic Wonders? Or do we want to boost, perhaps, with Galactic Force Projection? A very good question. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the resources to necessarily take full advantage of Galactic Force Projection right now. So I think we're going to do Voidborn. This is not good. Oh, it's a Horde garrison fleet. Okay. So it's not necessarily something that's going to attack us directly. That's at least one good thing. Because if they were going to attack us, then we were doomed. Alright, as to our forces here, can I upgrade you separately? Yes, I can. Okay. So it looks like I have to sort of separate the fleets to upgrade them. But at least it's letting me upgrade them.
Fleet upgrades applied.
Oh, unless I didn't have enough minerals to upgrade, so it was waiting for that? That could be what it's been doing then. Because I have been using all of my minerals here. So we'll wait till we're at 833 and then we'll try it again. And then that could be what it was.
Construction
I
online.
understand now, I think. This is just not good that these guys are now taking over.
New technology
I can support the
discovered.
independence of that empire. Oh, their fleet power is inferior. Well, that's not good. Let's see, hyperdrive 3, gamma lasers. Let's do hyperdrive 3. No. No to supporting the independence of these guys? Hyper shields, yay! Okay, so they're upgrading now. So I think the problem before was I was trying to upgrade these guys and I didn't have enough minerals. And because it was the whole fleet, that's why I was stuck on the preparing to upgrade. Okay. Tell them they are stupid. Well, I can't insult them. But they trust me. Alright, let's take a look down here again.
Fleets enhanced.
Hey, we got some Jahetma. A flotilla of civilian transports carrying Jahetma refugees from the Vivisandia horde have arrived. They are welcome. And at least they have Tundra preference. Alright. Oh, I'm still applying that one thing? Yeah. 6 pops on one planet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So did they actually change it now where when you are upgrading forces through genetic modification that it actually does the whole thing and doesn't selectively do populations? Well, that's pretty good then. Alright, Shroud accessible. So we'll try it again. Do you hear the voices too? Another StarCraft reference. Suddenly, in a painful moment of clarity, the nature of our existence is laid bare. A multiverse where thousands of galaxies like our own are locked in endless cycles of conflict. It begins, it ends, and then it begins again, each time with trillions of lives hanging in the balance. So it is, and so it shall always be. Let's see if we can get decreased ship upkeep, because that would be completely awesome. Fingers crossed. Our telepaths have managed to establish a temporary conduit between the Shroud and our starships. The normal wear and tear that all starships suffer has all but disappeared in our fleets. As a result, our upkeep costs have been significantly decreased. They're not kidding. So this was like at 10, and now they're at, like a hell of a lot less. Wow. Okay. I like it.
Fleet upgrades applied.
Alright. Policies and edicts. Production targets. Oh, that's why it went so low. Capacity overload. Yeah, we'll do that. And declare a saint. Oh, and continue our recycling campaign. Well, now I'm making about 70 minerals a turn, which is definitely a nice improvement. So what are these guys? They're thrifty, so they're good at making energy credits. But right now I kind of need to focus on minerals, so we'll do that. Mining network. Oh, if they're good with energy, build that there.
Species enhanced.
Matriarch Mufasa has died. Oh. Psychic, psychic, and psychic. What do we want to take? Zildor here. Ooh, increase minerals. We'll do that. And let's see, supremacy or expansion? I'm thinking probably supremacy, because we need everything we can in this potential fight that is going to be coming up. Alright, so they did upgrade, or they did change the thing where when you're applying genetic modifications, they, all the populations on the planet will take it, including the newly produced ones. Because I think that was a problem before. Maybe not. Maybe it actually wasn't and I'm just thinking it was. But either way, it's good that it's not a problem.
New technology discovered.
Wormhole travel is now available to research at the very least. But I think I'll work on the proton launchers. Oh, I lost my admiral. Weapons range and weapons damage and evasion. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And now we got Xanier, who've entered our, Is that what happened there? That it just didn't have the design in the fleet manager anymore? Maybe? I don't know. That could be what it was. Okay, well anyway, it's fixed. Alright, can I reinforce this fleet? Yes. So we'll get our fleet reinforced. Beyond that, not entirely sure what our plan's going to be. Certainly with these guys here, we could have some problems. Marauder Auxiliary Fleet. At least they're not at the moment threatening our territory. So let's build another missile battery, then another gun battery, maybe? I guess we'll do that. Problem, oh. So gun batteries do actually take on energy weapons and that sort of thing. Okay. In that case, let's just do gun batteries, I think.
Construction online.
Search and rescue. Yes, it is going to be a little bit like that. And hopefully we'll do everything in our power to make it expensive for them to try and attack us. That deep space black site could be useful later on, but for the moment, I think we'll just stick with what we got. Expand our fleet command limit. So those Zanir are some kind of insectoid guys. They have Arctic preference, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. What do they do? Good at engineering, good at minerals, and they're charismatic. Alright.
New technology
It looks like we have a lot of opportunities to do research here. Great Khan Rizome of Ivory of the Vivisandia Horde is dead. Hooray! Victory! Let's see, so they are Indian? Good with tech? They might be. Instead of being Indians, we have Zanir tech support here. Ooh, we can reach into the Shroud again. So we'll do that right as we end this episode. Have lots of money and are oddly charming, yes. So we reach into the Shroud. There is a presence here, occupying this entire part of the Shroud. We have met spirits before, but this is something else. Something vastly more powerful. Something far more ancient. It seems unaware of us as of yet. Perhaps it is sleeping, perhaps we are simply beneath its notice. So we attempted this before, but Cax will speak to this presence. As we reach out to the presence, we sense a great hunger. The presence wastes no time, not words. It is the eater of worlds, and it wishes to devour us. Only some of us, though. No more than we can spare. In exchange, it will grant us great powers. It will teach us its hunger, its rage. It will shape them into psionic weapons that can overcome any foe. If we will only let it feed on us. It sounds impatient to begin. Form a covenant with the Eater of Worlds. We gain the Eater of Worlds modifier, plus 15% fire rates, and plus 30% morale. But there will be a price to pay. Well, you've had lots of bad luck. Yeah, let it eat a few people? Okay, Gavin, I'll take your word for it. It is done. We have formed a covenant with the Eater of Worlds, and already the effects can be felt in our army and navy. Our soldiers now fight with a ferocity that borders on savagery, and even the very weapons of our ships somehow seem to hunger for the depths of our enemies. Undoubtedly related to the sudden and mysterious disappearance of the entire population of a city on one of our colonies. Its people taken by the Eater as its promised tribute. It seems a small price to pay, assuming, of course, that the Eater won't get hungry again. Let's hope not. So what world got eaten? I can't even tell. Could have been this place, but oh well. Oh, that population I think we had there. Okay. I see now. Alright, folks. Well, that is going to be it for this episode. We've, I want to see what happens. Yeah, it looks like all that was lost was a population that was right here. Because we had a group of the Grey that was coming here, but then they, disappeared for whatever reason. So, alright, folks. So that is going to be it for this episode. Let me know if you've enjoyed it on the comments for this video. If there's anything you think I could be doing better, definitely let me know. And of course, if you like it, be sure to leave a like on the video. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. I like how no one questioning it, they got eaten. Yeah, you know, it probably was like a middle of the night thing, and then like the whole population of that area was just devoured. But what can you do? Alright, folks, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.